Imagine waking up in a world where you cannot buy a steak because you've already reached your monthly carbon limit, or where your savings automatically vanish if they aren't spent by Friday. This isn't a dystopian novel. It is the stated technical capability of the financial system currently being built behind closed doors. We are moving toward a great reset of the very concept of money, a transition from a tool of freedom to a tool of total behavioral compliance. The physical cash in your pocket, the last bastion of anonymous human interaction, is being phased out in favor of a digital ledger that records not just what you buy, but where you were, who you were with, and whether your lifestyle aligns with the shifting priorities of the state. The blueprint for this transformation was accelerated during the global lockdowns of 2020, under the banner of the World Economic Forum's Fourth Industrial Revolution. While the public was focused on health crises, the financial elite, led by figures like Klaus Schwab and supported by institutions like the IMF, began advocating for a systemic reset of capitalism. This plan hinges on the year 2030, a deadline for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Central to this vision is the replacement of traditional bank deposits with central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Unlike the digital money you use today on a credit card, which is a private claim on a commercial bank, a CBDC is a direct liability of the central bank. It gives the government a direct, unmediated line into your personal wallet. The mechanism that makes this the Great Reset is a technical feature called programmability. In a CBDC system, money is no longer a neutral store of value. It is code. This means the issuer can set smart contracts on your currency. They can restrict your spending to certain geographic areas, block purchases from businesses with low ESG scores, or implement negative interest rates that force you to spend your money or lose it. This effectively ends the concept of private property. As the famous WEF-affiliated essay suggested, by 2030, you will own nothing, and you will be happy. In reality, you won't own your money because you will only be renting the right to use the state as digital tokens under a strictly regulated set of conditions. This transition marks the end of financial privacy as a human right. Every transaction becomes a data point in a global social credit system. If the petrodollar was about controlling nations through energy, the CBDC is about controlling individuals through metadata. By removing the exit ramp of physical cash, the system ensures that every citizen is locked within the digital grid. This allows for precision macroeconomics, where a central planner can stimulate or cool down specific sectors of the economy by simply toggling the spendability of your digital wallet. It is the ultimate evolution of the Rockefeller and BlackRock models, a world where the algorithm doesn't just predict your behavior, but dictates it through the threat of financial excommunication. To survive the era of the Great Reset, you must diversify your definition of liquidity before the gate is locked. When the state controls the digital on and off switch, true wealth is found in assets that exist outside the ledger. This includes physical precious metals that can be traded peer-to-peer without a Wi-Fi connection, and decentralized, non-custodial cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin that operate on a protocol no central bank can program. More importantly, it requires a move toward tangible self-sufficiency, investing in tools, land, and community networks that function on a basis of real-world value rather than digital permission. The Great Reset is an attempt to make you a permanent tenant in your own life. The only way out is to own the foundation before it becomes illegal to do so.